Yeah, dude. Dude. Yeah, dude.
Business, guys. We're in business.
Yeah,
holy shit.
Wow.
Where the hell are we?
We're at the Stress Factory in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Bridgeport, Connecticut, Stress Factory. Thanks to David Gonzalez. Thanks for having us. Let us stay on the stage right now.
Yeah, shout out David Gonzalez.
It goes to show that I only do podcasts when I can control the location of the podcast.
I know. When it's convenient, when it's convenient.
Like when you gotta go.
Yeah, when it's convenient for
It's
me.
true.
Damn it. We got
Manny?
no Saratoga water though, man. Fuck.
We got our
Saratoga water.
Saratoga water.
We had Saratoga water last time we did the podcast.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's just fine, fine sparkling water as well.
Oh, it sounds like code for
It
something.
was on my rider when I told him I had
Saratoga water?
Are you guys bubbly water guys? You like your water?
I like a bubbly water. Yeah. Are you not a bubbly water?
No.
guy?
I just love
I don't
flatulence.
like fizzy water.
Nah, no, you're trying to make something. You're trying to make something that it's not. You know what I mean?
like it. I
It's
think
I know
it
you're
levels-
not soda.
It levels water up though. Like it makes water a treat.
I'm a fan of using it in life to
So you guys
drink
don't like
booze.
hard seltzers then?
No, that shit's fucking gay.
I love a hard seltzer. I love a hard seltzer.
I actually don't like the seltzers. I like the twisted teas, the non-carbonated.
Dude, for
like
for
lemonades
1,000
and stuff.
years, hard seltzer was just called beer.
Yeah. Did you see
That's
they
the
have,
hard seltzer,
They have
right?
non-alcoholic hard seltzer now.
What?
Wait
Yeah,
a
it's
second.
No.
Like it's
water.
White Claw with zero alcohol.
Wait a second.
Yeah, they're selling it. And people are buying it, and I'm like, you're fucking dumb.
That's just seltzer water.
crazy.
Yeah, it's just seltzer water with a White Claw on it.
Wow. So it's a LaCroix in the White Claw can.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus Christ.
I think it has more flavor than that.
I
though.
don't like that one bit.
I don't like that either. That upsets me.
It's too much
like,
too much everything's fucking commerce and shit. Like, what the fuck? We should have 6 brands. Why do we need 600 brands of shit, right?
Because, dude, it's about.
Well, it is only 6 brands. They just own everything and then made like 500 sub brands to sell you the same shit.
Right,
Yeah.
like doesn't Budweiser own like Coors, Bud Light, Miller Light, all the lights? They basically own
All the lights.
They own all the lights.
All
of
Pepsi
the
owns,
lights.
like all the candy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Frito-Lay owns Pepsi. Frito Corporation, whatever. They own Pepsi. They own like all that good poison stuff.
Yeah, they own it all. And then they all like pay medical companies to just be like, hey, this isn't that bad.
I know, it's insane, dude. They have like the medical industry promotes soda.
For the guests who don't know, we're doing this podcast before we have a show.
Yeah.
So we might get customers coming in and just sitting down with a live audience.
We're basically like a side hustling podcast.
We're the
like just
openers
hoping
of the
somebody
openers.
comes in to give us something to talk
Yeah,
about.
we're the free YouTube pre-show.
We're the free YouTube pre-show. I mean, this is your. I mean, if you're in here right now, which you're not, you're missing out. Is all
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
saying. The fucking
Exactly.
piece
Yeah.
of shit. This used to be a bank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Look at the marble tall ceilings.
Yeah.
That's money.
It is money, huh?
Banks are fucked up, huh?
Banks?
Don't get me started on banks.
You don't know anything about banks.
No, I don't. Not really. I skate them.
I do skate.
I'll skate. I love a bank,
I like
actually.
skating a bank.
It's-
When's the last time you skateboarded, Manny?
Dude, probably when I was like 16, 17.
Oh.
What was the best trick you got, you think?
I think I kickflipped once.
Nice.
Well,
Never kickflip.
Kickflipped once, and I was like, "Pff, I don't need to do this ever again.
I'm mastering.
But I am literally Puerto Rican Tony Hawk, so get away from me. Like,
I was more of a 180 guy.
yeah.
I just love doing 180s and pop shovels.
you know, there's a very famous, successful, very good skateboarder from Colombia named David Gonzalez.
Yeah, I know. That's my cousin.
Of course.
Oh shit, dude! The
Hello.
Gonzalez is
How you
running
doing?
around.
Hi,
Hello,
what's up?
hello,
Welcome.
employee.
Hello.
Hey, Jet.
employee.
Oh, you
No,
can
you're
say
good.
whatever you want. How you
Yeah,
doing?
we're hanging
Balls,
out.
shit. You can say whatever you want. Penis.
You
No,
can't
don't say that. Don't. You
What?
can't say
You
that.
can't say that.
You just said I could say whatever I wanted.
No, she could.
That wasn't called for. That was more of a.
I think it's always called for.
Oh shit! I thought that was a fart sound. Sorry. I shouldn't be pressing
I
buttons.
think it's the last.
This one.
That's such a good fart.
I know. I like the
was
Russian.
home recorded?
The Russian.
No, I wish, dude. I wish I could get a fart that tight, that good.
Where did you get that? Where'd you get that fart? Did you hunt that down? Were
Oh,
you
yeah.
looking for a specific sound?
Oh, I got this guy. I hooked this guy up with all sorts of sounds.
Did you ever see?
You still got that USB stick?
That's what's in here right now?
Yeah. Oh, there's so many sounds
You
in
have
there,
so many
dude.
fart sounds on your USB.
No, you
Like
could have a whole. You
folder
could have
of
36 different fart sounds on here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
We should talk to him like he's here instead of. Hi, Kevin.
You
We're
guys
talking.
wait,
yeah,
you're talking about
Yeah,
me?
we're talking about
I
how.
felt like you were talking about the mixer.
We're talking about your sounds.
I gotta get Manny on stage. I just realized everyone here's done done the Stress Factory
Oh, yeah.
while I've been here. Have you done the Stress Factory at all?
Yeah, I used to do it when it like first opened. I did a couple things.
All right, I gotta book you. I gotta
yeah.
so we could have it all.
No, you've
did.
reached out to me a couple times, but literally always on like something I
The
was
Shabbos or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, last minute shit.
Yeah, because I recommended you to host for the time that he hooked me up at the feature spot.
Yeah.
He was still looking for a host. He asked for some
Yeah.
people. I
Yeah.
was like, man.
Yeah, I think hit me up. I was like, dude, I am on the way to Buffalo right now.
Manny.
I'm out of
It
here.
was one show.
I think so, yeah. No, it was for a weekend. You were like, I need a host for a weekend.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'm literally.
That was probably
No, I'm saying, did
three
you do
exits
one
away.
show? It was one show you were at Buffalo.
No, I did.
You were doing a weekend out there.
No, I did 2 shows in Buffalo. I met some friends out there the last time I was
So
there.
one show one night, one show the other night.
Yeah, a little bar show.
Nice. You could have
It was
canceled.
cool.
Did you get some wings?
I did get wings.
Yeah. What do you think?
Get wings. They're good. There's 2 bars in Buffalo to get wings at. There's Anchor, where it was like originated, and then there's Duff's, which is the best one.
The guy who got fired from Anchor and
Yeah,
like, I'm
and
gonna
it was
start
like,
my
"Oh,
own
fuck
place.
you guys.
Yeah.
I know how to make sauce.
That's good. That's
that
good.
place is
That's
usually
good
the better
competition.
place.
Yeah.
The guy that quits and starts his own.
Yeah, for sure. Because he's the one who actually did the work.
Right, exactly.
Like,
he was
he's the
making
one-
burgers.
Yeah, he was making the wings.
You go to any landmarks over there? Like Benny
My
the
sister's
Butcher's Hut
out
or
there,
something?
so I go all the time to Buffalo. So this was just like for fun.
It's
But
exciting.
I did try to. I went through Griselda Hood.
Yeah, it's good.
I went to a chicken spot and I walked in and they were playing Griselda. I'm like, oh, they really out here.
If you could imagine like the best flavored wing that you haven't seen before, could you come up with one? Like what's a chicken wing?
I don't know. There's so many fucking kinds of chicken wings.
Like what kind
now.
of sauce haven't you seen on a chicken wing yet? That would be good.
Come.
Crazy. They're like garlic parm.
I'm a classic wing. Just give me the buffalo sauce. I don't need all this
Yeah. Are you a blue
lemon
cheese or
zest,
ranch
pepper,
kinda
blue
guy?
cheese,
Blue
blue
cheese.
cheese.
I've been
hot buffalo sauce.
I've been on a Thai chili kick for the past.
You can't
Thai
mess with Thai
dude.
chili, though.
Thai
Can't mess
chili
it.
is the best.
It's like buffalo sauce but better.
Yeah.
It's the I
It's
like
so
you get
good.
the sweet.
It's a good
So you get the
breakfast
sweet with the
sauce.
spicy.
You put this sweet chili on your breakfast at all?
On the eggs?
Yeah, eggs. Yes.
Dude,
sir.
sweet chili can just go on anything, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, except for maybe like, what would it be bad on? I think it wouldn't be very good on like
Chocolate, maybe like chocolate.
No, anything. I guess anything. Any hot meat.
Chocolate might be good actually. They have like spicy chocolates.
Any
out there,
hot
you know?
meat is crazy.
Hot meat.
Hot meat is crazy.
Chipotle has this the honey hot chicken.
Yeah.
Chipotle fire.
Honey hot Chipotle.
I like spicy food, but it needs
Manny
to
looks
taste
like he
good.
brings his own rice and beans to Chipotle.
Oh, absolutely. The rice and beans is ass.
You make your own beans? I make my own frijoles at home.
Dude, really?
Oh, I do, and they are killer, dude.
That's,
Takes all day. You take a Sunday, it's like 4 or 5 hours if you do it right. I could rush it in like 3.
yeah.
It's like
Dude, you're like
girlfriend's
a
man.
little Latin grandmother.
I'm black now, apparently. I don't know if you heard the news there, but me and Kevin are now black.
yeah, we are black
Very
now.
happy about that.
that
We've
a
been
thing?
saying it for years,
Yeah.
and now finally
What, the
people are
N-word,
starting
or-
to. No. I knew that was coming as soon as I heard that come out of my mouth. No.
No,
Because
you haven't
we're-
seen those on the online. These people.
No, I'm not on Ginger Talk.
Oh, dude. Well, no one ever is, but now.
Isn't that?
All the
But
gingers
now
are
we
black
are.
now.
Yeah,
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Is that like the same thing like all Puerto Ricans are black?
Well, Puerto Ricans aren't really.
Whatever gets me the pass, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, right?
We're not even arguing for the past. We're just fighting. We're not fighting for our rights. We're
Yeah,
just
you guys
fighting for our.
created the word. Why are you fighting for the
Acknowledgement.
We're
past?
just
Like,
fighting
that's
for
your-
acknowledgement as minorities,
As
right?
humans.
No, we're just fighting to be seen as minority finally, because we've just been invisible for forever. We've been not even seen, not even hated. Oh yeah, hated, yeah, but
There's 2 white guys here arguing to be considered minorities, and that's
well, just to be seen. We want some of
You
those
wanna be
rights.
acknowledged?
I want some of that
we
DEI
live
shit.
in a crazy time.
that's gone now.
Oh shit! See, dollar late, day short,
Why
whatever.
can't gingers be a minority? We got made fun of for the color of our skin.
Yeah, we got certain.
I don't really
know,
know,
it's
that
hard-
much ginger trauma. I got a couple
Yeah, but there's only
reds
like
in my beard.
7 of you guys, like
That's what we're saying.
per state. Like
That's what we
who cares?
need.
That's
though.
not enough to start a movement.
Here's the thing. I did the math
That's our
on this.
problem.
I did the math on
Make
this.
more gingers. There you go.
Gingers are 2.2% of the world's
It's like a
population, right?
genocide. Like what they did with the Indians.
2.2% of the world's population. And so if we are the chosen ones, which we are, that means you could divide up the rest of the world population amongst the 2.2% of gingers, and then each one of us, Kevin, would get like 5,500 personal slaves.
Perfect.
Made up of everybody else, you know?
That's perfect.
Sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah.
I feel
You guys
like
are just night walkers. You and albinos.
I feel like gingers could be easily overthrown though.
No,
Bredo.
dude.
We've been here the whole time.
How many are there here?
2.
How many of there are Puerto Ricans?
2.
2.
Two big ones.
You got,
We're not even counting the staff. We're not even counting the
Yeah,
staff.
we're not even counting staff or
not staff.
across the street at the park.
yeah,
but-
we wouldn't make it out of Bridgeport alive.
No.
So that's why we're so crafty with our tongue.
That's not what she said.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like we can. I realize like I've talked my way out of so many fucking like my life would have been so different.
You would have gotten beat up more if you didn't.
Just arrested, beat up, caught with shit,
So you
doing
want to be a
shit.
minority, but then you're listing all of your white privilege. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
that makes no sense.
You want to lose that?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
that's I got away with so much stuff because
I got
I'm
away
still
with
white.
so much stuff because I'm white. Yeah,
Because you're white.
Yeah.
pink really.
And you're like, I want to be a minority, please.
I want to be a
We're
minority.
minorities with white privilege. It's the
Please
best kind of
beat me
minority
down.
to
You
be.
guys aren't even like the minority of white people. Isn't that Italians? Aren't Italians like the...
I'm so
Oh,
sick of
man.
these
White.
fucking Italians, man.
See? Look
Go
at
to
that.
Italy if you like
You
Italy.
guys are making
If you like
fun of
being
Italians.
Italian so
There are a
bad.
lot of them, aren't they?
Who's more annoying, Italians or Greeks?
Greeks.
Oh, cry Greeks. I don't know.
I'm talking about like Italians from Italy and Greeks from Greek. The Greeks for sure. They're all about being Greek.
Oh,
all
you're
the
not
time.
talking about like Italian Americans.
Italian
or Greek
Americans are more annoying than Greek Americans
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
But all Greek Americans are just Greek. They're all illegal.
Diner monkeys they call them.
Yeah, they all. They,
They call them what?
never come here.
That's not mine.
like-
I didn't come up with
they're
that.
never born here. They always immigrate. There's never like a 5th generation Greek. There's like nah.
They always seem to slip by too
Yeah.
because they're all greasy.
Nobody,
you know?
we gotta open back up Ellis Island. That's what we need. We need to start.
I think we need some like
Yeah, it went
mental
downhill
homes
after
again,
we weren't
right?
checking them in.
mental homes.
Once we stopped
mental
checking in
hospitals.
immigrants, it kind of went haywire.
I think it's been going haywire since the start. But
There was
Of
a
what?
system? There was a system. That came,
25 or
they came over. They went to Ellis Island. You got a new name, and then you left.
did they leave? They didn't leave.
You left Ellis Island, and you went.
Oh, elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
Yeah, you never stayed on Ellis
Yeah,
Island.
you
It's
went,
a
you
very
checked
small
in.
island.
So what are you
Checked
saying?
in.
We should keep everybody in
We
one
should
spot?
start. No, they should start checking them in again.
Oh, because we don't check them in.
No, that's
Yeah,
what the
we just let them
problem is.
fly over.
Well, the problem is that
Or
they don't
drop.
want to. They don't get checked in. What's up, Ali? How you doing?
They just get let
No
in.
problem.
Well, I think we should let all minorities in America.
That's not true.
No,
I don't think so.
I disagree.
I don't agree.
Yeah.
I disagree 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it.
Just see what happens.
The American dream is just that, a dream. You gotta make these people dream for it.
It's true. You can't just dude, it's not easy. You can't just come here and make the
can't,
dream
no.
happen. I mean, I've been here my whole life, and I've fucking been failing my dreams ever since.
I get what David's saying. Like, I bought a cool car, you know, and I was like telling the guy, I told some drunk at a bar, it's my dream car, you know. He's like, no, now that you own it, it's not your dream car.
Nah, it's not. It's
The,
not
the
your
dream is bigger, and it's like, you're right. The dream car is a Porsche. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not happy anymore. Shit, you ruined it.
All I wanted was this Corolla.
Yeah, and now I gotta fucking be mad at that.
It is hard to be happy around these days, man. It's really hard to be happy. I'm trying to get off my phone. I'm trying to figure out a way to get off my phone.
It's poison.
It's so bad for you.
You just see everybody else, and you know it's all lies.
I feel like I'm becoming dumber because I'm on my phone, and here I am adding dumbness to the internet. It's a brutal cycle.
What are you looking at on your phone?
Nothing, just like videos
Just
of like
brain rotting?
just brain rotten stuff. I watched people shoot a sand blaster at fruit to demolish it earlier today.
That sounds pretty good. You want to send me that link?
Yeah, what else? I watch little black kids dance in Africa, which is kind of cool sometimes.
I watch a lot of people
Sometimes.
narrate what's going on in a movie when I could just watch the movie myself.
Oh, isn't that strange?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, those weird clips where it's like, so first this guy disarms a bomb, and then before he jumps out a
But
window,
now
it's
he's
like
nervous because he realizes that he's on this like
They're, like, breaking- they're breaking the movie down for
the movie down for me
idiots.
when I could just watch the movie.
You can just watch the movie.
they're not doing anything like
I'm too
enlightened.
lazy to even comprehend what's going on in the movie. I'd rather just hear someone else tell me what's going on.
Yeah, tell me what you thought about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's insane. There's so many videos of people watching other people's videos now. Like some people have all their videos are their reactions to watching other videos.
Yeah. It's
how
like
I
with
feel.
even with like the Kai Cenat streamer university, you guys are up on that?
Tyson that.
Everyone who didn't make the streamer university are just reacting to everyone at the streamer university. It's just like, what the fuck? It's reaction to reaction to reaction.
We're slipping deeper and deeper into the matrix, is what
It's
it is.
crazy.
dude.
I remember when I first heard of the idea of Twitch. It's like, oh yeah, you can watch other people play video games. I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Now
always
there's every
defended it.
multimillionaires all
I've
left and
always
right
defended
over that shit.
because that's the same thing as people watching someone play basketball.
Yeah, I didn't realize
yeah,
at the
yeah.
time though.
Yeah.
because I'm
Always
like, I can
offended.
just play video games.
Yeah, because I don't play a lot of video games, but I do like Twitch because like if you get like it's like it's like getting a player's guide to a game. Like
Yeah.
if you have trouble getting past a certain
Exactly.
spot,
You can watch someone play it better than you.
Yep.
And then I
Or you
explain
watch
that.
someone who sucks and you're like,
I'm better
Oh, I'm
than
better.
that.
I don't feel.
It's either you're watching them for educational purposes, or because they're a personality and they're funny to watch.
Or are you one of those guys who like watch the Madden videos and like diagnose the plays?
Nah, I don't really care for sports games.
No, I don't like sports
Oh,
games
dude,
either.
My game is Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six X
brother's-
is coming out.
Oh yeah, your PC game. You get all those cooler games.
No, PC and PlayStation. It was a PlayStation.
Nah, but
but all
there's
that.
games that like space. What's that space one? It's like there's all different like planets and galaxies you can go to.
There's a bunch of games like that.
No, what's the one? Star Citizen.
Star Citizen. Yeah,
That shit
yeah.
looks fucking
There's,
crazy.
there's an actual economy to it.
And
stuff
like
that.
and you can just if you get in trouble and get caught, you go to jail. You go to a prison planet, and you can like escape if you know how. And it's fucking nuts.
There's a realistic
You
game. I
buy
play.
spaceships, luxury spaceships. You can be a miner or a pirate.
it's only for PC though.
yeah.
There's a realistic shooter game I play. It's called Escape from Tarkov, where they had it to where
That shit looks crazy.
it's an extraction shooter. So basically, you go into the world, get loot, bring it back, and then build out your hideout. Almost like Clash of Clans. If you
Okay.
That sounds
it's
really
in
fun.
layman terms, but there's a point where you can buy you can craft a Bitcoin farm in your game, and you get graphics cards. That's a high value item in the game. You find graphics cards in the map. You bring it back to your hideout. You put the graphics cards in your Bitcoin generator, and it'll generate Bitcoin for you in
Like
game.
real Bitcoin.
Not real Bitcoin in this reality, but real Bitcoin in the game.
Got you.
That the price of the Bitcoin in the game was connected to the price of the actual Bitcoin in real life.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, but so you would mine out Bitcoin, then you'll have like a certain amount of Bitcoin a game, and then then there's a black market where you can like say I find this battery in raid, right? I go back to my hideout, I can sell this battery on the market. There's a market for like a bunch of commerce, and you're trading cash in game for
Damn.
commerce and stuff
See,
like
but
that.
you know,
Remember
this is my problem.
Diddy Kong Racing?
No, but that's I mean like that's
more my speed.
That's like my problem with video games is like you're saying it's like all that stuff is like cool as shit, but it's like when I start playing games like that, I'm like, why don't I just play real life harder? Like
That's perfect. That's a
That's
great
great.
example
Why
because I
don't
was
I
just about to
start
say
farming Bitcoin?
that's like a really elegant way. That's like a really elegant, like advanced game, and then you have like fast food simulator where people are like flipping burgers in game. And there's simulating like working a fast food. Like you
Wow.
can do that for real
in real life and get real money.
but they're happy to do it on a computer. Like
I know.
people play and they're ecstatic to play. Like, yo, I'm flipping fries. Yeah, I'm like, you could
Sometimes-
literally be flipping fries.
No, it
Sometimes
doesn't make any sense.
I do bus simulator because I just don't want to get my CDL. So I'll just drive that around. Have you ever played those simulators?
I have a CDL. I don't.
No. Like there's like farm simulator. I don't understand why that's a thing. There's like 17 farm simulators. They're going like each year's like farm.
Oh, but they got
simulator
that truck. They got
25.
like a truck game.
They have
where you,
road
like-
building simulator.
They have city
Yeah.
simulators.
Dude, there's a police simulator.
But no guns.
What?
No guns.
They know
So
what they
like-
were doing.
Yeah, they know
What are you just-
exactly.
What are
And
you
they
just
put guns in, I
doing?
get
What are
into
you just
that
doing?
with it.
Paperwork?
You put your knee on a guy's neck.
Yeah, play Ready or Not. That's the real game. Ready or Not.
Yeah,
You're just choke holding guys all day.
dude, I've seen these.
No, there's a game. I hate to interrupt, but on the simulator thing, there's a real game called Cuckold Simulator. And we'll just let them give that a Google when you get time.
There
It's
was a real
insane.
racist game on Steam.
It's a game.
Where it was like a Tyshawn simulator. Like,
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ty-
Like Tyshawn, you got all these brown babies running around. You got to like take care of them, and Tyshawn comes over and like bangs your wife. But it's like GTA kind of. You like drive around.
No
it's
way.
fucking weird.
It was one where like you shooting at the cops and stuff like that.
Oh
It was
no,
like
I
a
don't know that
roguelike.
one. No.
Yeah.
Remember 50 Cent's video game?
50
did-
Cent had actually quality video games.
He did have
Yeah.
a video game.
Yeah, but like all the bad guys were just white FBI agents in suits, and he's just like the most jacked and just murdering guys.
It was like the Matrix, dude. That was the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
All
you're
the
right.
bad guys were fucking
Yeah,
white dudes
you're
in
right.
suits. The Matrix was a dope game. Did you ever play that one?
It's a game.
Yeah, they had a video game, a Matrix video game. It was just so fun because you could like go into Matrix mode and like slow it down and like run on a wall and fucking pew pew pew.
Damn.
Shoot people and stuff. That's pretty sweet. I can't play video games though. I can't. I just
You guys do VR?
I have done it and it's pretty fucking.
The one time I done it, I got dizzy.
Dude, same. My boy's like, yo, you gotta try this. We're playing Skyrim on the VR, and I got nauseous. I was like, oh my god.
No. way. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
I was playing.
Hey everybody. Hey
Uh-oh.
everybody.
Hey, oh my god, look at you guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is the podcast before the show.
Yep. You can. You can shout obnoxious things at us if you'd
We
like.
can't hear. We got
You guys
headphones
have any
on.
topics? How's your Memorial Day weekend
Oh
going?
boy.
How's your Memorial Day
We're gonna
weekend
walk these people before the show even starts. You know what I mean? That's my concern.
Nice.
No, it's funny.
Now I feel like they're watching
Now
us.
they're judging.
Now they're judging us. That's okay. That's all right.
So let's take a look at what we got here.
Freaking.
Nice shirt.
Yeah. So, Manny, fart
sorry.
noise. Fart noise.
Yep. Oh.
What were we talking about, huh?
We're talking about getting nauseous on
This is
VR.
awkward.
Oh, dude, you know game I played? You know what game I played on VR? VR
They look
is.
like they get scared when pictures get taken. Like they're like, no,
Do you think so?
not my soul.
You guys don't. So you don't play any games on your phone?
I don't play any games on my phone.
I've been playing Pokemon Pocket.
Oh, really?
phone.
I mean, I'm a
that?
fan. I'm a
Card
fan
game?
of Pokemon.
Oh, like the
Pokemon.
trading card game?
Yeah, it's a trading card.
But on your phone?
You battle your cards, on the phone.
That's wild.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links had me on their chokehold for a while.
That's the thing. I
I
don't,
played 2048 for a long time. You
I
ever
don't
play
look
that game?
enough at the games on my phone.
You don't look enough at them?
No, because I feel like there's a bunch of good games. I just don't know what they are. Like good time wasters.
Yeah, like I could, like I. That's my problem. Though.
Yeah, we
Maybe
wanna get-
I
I
would
wanna-
feel. Maybe I would feel better about my phone if I was wasting time on my phone playing a game. I might feel better, but I'm just watching cat videos. You know.
At least you're not watching. I watch people getting like shot and in horrible car wrecks and
I don't.
stuff.
I hate that stuff. I can't watch that stuff.
I don't like the real bad ones, but
Yeah, I just don't want to see it. I don't like seeing it.
But you like watching it?
yeah, like a guy at a gas station just freaks out and starts shooting up the place. I don't know. It's just my algorithm, dude.
I used to like watching like cop videos where like they pulled over like a real ignorant person. But then I started like realizing like I think this is scripted. There's no way.
Or you're like, that could be me one day.
I'm getting to the point. No, I think they're getting to the point where they're scripting rage bait.
Oh yeah, there's
Like,
you can pick out the like a lot of fake Karen shit out there.
Like, on
It's like
Fa-
this isn't real.
It's really on Facebook. A lot of it's on Facebook where we like they like have a black kid and then like a white woman at a dinner table and like there's no chicken for you.
Oh yeah,
But
that's
it's like,
fake.
it's horrible acting.
That's like
But
yeah,
it's
that's
like, it's
Russian.
just
Those are
rage-baiting
like
clips. Yeah,
that's
it's
Russian
like,
like bot farms. Fucking
yeah,
with us.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's not us, man. We're Americans.
that's what I'm saying.
We're great.
I think with the way the future,
Again.
with the way the future,
We never
is
stopped.
going,
Maybe.
the phone is out to get us. They're out to.
Oh, I think it's totally out to
It's
get us.
out
It
to-
listens to us. It advertises
Yeah, it's out
shit
to-
at me
it's
that
out
I
to
just
get-
talked about.
Out to
You
get
know?
you brainwashed, man. It's trying to take your knowledge.
You guys get vaccinated or not?
I did, but I regret it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I had to for my job.
Yeah. See, I had
I did the first.
I had
one,
a
and
do-
then
a
they
crooked
need a
doctor
booster,
on
and
the
I was like,
inside.
no,
Yeah,
thanks.
no booster for me.
I'm good. For what?
I only took 2.
I took one. I didn't get sick until I got the vaccine. Then I got sick.
Weird,
I never
huh?
got sick again, and I was like, I'm not getting this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I do this?
Nanobots,
I was
dude.
completely clean and sober for a year before I got the vaccine.
And then it made you an alcoholic?
Yeah.
Damn it, dude.
I swear to God.
Thanks,
I took-
Obama.
I took the vaccine, and now I'm hooked on fentanyl. Just
Yeah.
Just something about that needle prick.
It's not my fault, dude. It's the government's fault.
Take me back.
just addicted to getting stuck with needles.
Yeah.
So you need to be anything in it, just poke me.
Just poke me with that needle, sir.
Guys, do you want to hear a movie idea I'm thinking
Yes.
about doing?
I'd love to hear a movie idea.
All right. It's I was going to call
Really
it-
excited to hear it, actually.
Wait, what? What did you
I don't know. I
say?
just really perked up. I'm all ears.
All right, so I'm gonna
Battle of the Voices.
I'm gonna call it. It's basically just about my life. Freaking, it's gonna be called Stone Mason, right? And it's just a guy that gets stuck living in his hometown, and he's miserable because he's living in his hometown. He works with his best friend, and they do masonry. They smoke a lot of weed. And one day they're working on this guy's chimney, and they find a treasure map.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they go on a little treasure hunt. They have to find the treasure, and the guy that I work with, his wife sucks, and and he's on the brink of getting a divorce. But somehow in the movie, I think she's gonna die. So basically, I'm just gonna write the movie to kill my friend's wife.
That's insane.
What's up with the treasure map, though?
That's what I'm trying to think. You got any good ideas?
I do have. I actually do have a good. I have a movie idea for involving a treasure map, and maybe we can mush the two together.
What's the map leads
So
to where
mine.
to bury your friend's wife.
Yeah, where to bury her.
It's a map. He's trying to debate what to do with his wife and stuff, and it's a treasure map that leads to somebody else's wife that they buried. And he's like, oh, and then he gets. That's
no
how he
one's
gets.
ever gonna find her here.
That's how he
You
gets
have
the
to
idea.
symbolize it. It has to be like the map led to nowhere. Because you're in a dead end town being a Mason, so the map never leads to anywhere.
doesn't lead anywhere.
It symbolizes how people in small towns never get out of small towns. They just die in the small town.
That's
That
the
sounds like a
theme.
drama.
No,
Well, it
because
is a
then
drama.
the
It's a
guy
comedy.
ends up
It's a
leaving.
comedy.
It's a meta.
But then the dude ends up leaving the small town because he gets caught. For
Because he
killing his
realized
wife,
he's
and then
in a rat race.
He's going to federal prison.
Yeah.
He gets caught
Yeah,
immediately.
because he finds
rat
the map.
race.
The first map leads nowhere because it just leads to the dead wife of another guy that hid the treasure
Ish.
map. And then that's when he realizes that he's going to be stuck in his hometown until he murders his wife and leaves town.
All right, I have a bit of a different treasure map story.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So let's say they find the treasure map, and the treasure map it's a secret message from Randy Newman, and it's like, hey, this is a treasure map to my secret magic songbook, right? Which is how he managed to write like 7,000 songs in his lifetime. Randy Newman sends you on a quest to find his magic songbook, and then you eventually, you go through a venture kind of without a paddle, like river rafting movie where the guys die, but funny, make it funny.
Yeah, they went. Yeah.
What's that movie called?
They went.
Deliverance.
Deliverance.
Oh, up without a paddle. You know that movie?
That's a comedy.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's that, but you're trying to find
Is that
Randy
the one
Newman's
where-
magic soundbook,
with the three
songbook.
guys?
Oh, I like that.
The 4 guys in the woods, and then they find the girls that live in the woods. It's like a comedy.
Oh, I think that's Dave and Earl Fight Evil or something.
I don't know.
That's another
It
good
was like a 4 guy.
Anyway.
It was like a buddy adventure thing where one guy died and he left them a treasure map.
That's
Yeah, without a paddle. Yeah.
Without a paddle,
So
yeah.
kind of like that. But then at the end of the movie, they find Randy Newman's magic songbook, and it's blank because the magic is inside of them. You know what I mean? Right?
pretty good.
It's pretty good. He gets him out of his mason. Let's say he's a masonry, but he's got dreams of being a musician.
Right.
Right? He wants to make it out of that 2-bit town.
Yeah.
He finds Randy Newman, most prolific, amazing songwriter, just a magic, Randy Newman's the shit.
You could even do a comedian. It could be a joke book of like Rodney Dangerfield's secret.
See, that's good too.
Secret
But I
joke
think
book.
Randy Newman is actually funnier than Rodney Dangerfield in a movie context.
Yeah, you're probably.
Randy Newman's hilarious.
Wouldn't he just be a joke thief then if he found?
Yeah,
his
that's
book?
what I was gonna say. You
Yeah,
find
if you
then you end
He
up
just starts thinking.
you end up making it, and then everyone finds out you were just using Rodney Dangerfield's notebook, and then they shun you.
If you had to, if you could be,
And he kills
if
himself
you
at the
could
end.
have any comedian's joke book like passed down to you personally by that person, who would it be?
Chappelle.
Oh man,
I take that big fishbowl full of punchlines he's got there.
good question. I would probably take like.
I would love to see a white guy do Chappelle material.
I can do Killing Him Softly almost bit for bit the whole hour. It's burned into my memory. I've watched it on repeat since I was 10 years old.
It's a good one.
DC's different. Not like this in the 80s. Remember the 80s when crack was going on?
No, I think I would take Robin Williams.
White people walking from Virginia with binoculars and shit. Not yet. That looks dangerous. Sorry. I'm just going to do all of Killing Him Softly right now because Manny requested it.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think-
here,
I want-
clear the stage off. We're doing this.
I want Patrice's.
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
good- damn,
Because
that's
there's
a
so
good
much he
one.
never said because he died.
It's a good one.
There's probably so much.
Patrice, or if I want to go
Oh,
like
shit, right.
hella edgy, Paul Mooney.
I love
yeah.
Paul Mooney. What a fucking
What
Just
about
make
you?
it a
Loss.
little bit more palatable.
What about you, Manny? Would you if you
I'd
could?
want Mitch Hedberg's.
Oh, nice.
Well, Mitch Hedberg's notebook.
Because you can do some. Anybody can do those jokes.
Yeah.
But they're
They're
just
just
brilliant. They're just
fucking
brilliant.
brilliant.
Yeah.
an escalator can never break. It can only become stairs.
Oh, sorry for the convenience.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, sorry for the convenience.
That is so funny.
That's sweet. If you could fucking. I was gonna say something, but I don't got nothing.
All right, fuck, marry, kill. Ninja stars, boomerangs, and javelins.
Are we using those to fuck, marry, and kill?
Or we
fuck, marry, and
Just
kill
think of your
ghosts?
life if you're a dude. It's conceptual. This question. Yeah. Next. Sorry. Thank you, David. I dug myself into a hole I couldn't get out of.
That question.
That was.
Yeah, it wasn't. A
No,
good
it was
one.
not the right bit.
Not the right one. Got any movie ideas, Manny?
No, not that I want to share, I think.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Okay.
We had a show. I had a show yesterday, and there was someone in the audience that was sitting right over there, and she's been married for 22 years, but she was here with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
That tracks. You know,
Wait. So she wasn't here with her husband.
No,
No, dude, happy wife, happy life.
22 years. The
was
guy's probably
insane.
fucking got a broken dick or whatever, but a lot of money.
Insane.
That is
Insane.
wild.
See, I was like, how long you guys been messing around? She goes, a year now.
Wow.
Like, does the husband know? She's like, no.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was like open.
No.
Oh, that, and she's doing it
Yeah, she was
in a room full of
flaunting it. She
people.
was just flaunting it. Just
That's
flaunting it. I was like, do you have any kids? She's like, yeah, 5 kids. I was like, you must be a horrible mother.
Wow.
How'd she look though?
It was all right. I was like,
Yeah.
how the fuck do you have 5 kids and still find time to suck another dick? It makes no sense.
Oh, she definitely thinks she's the fun mom, though.
No.
Her kids just eat Lunchables all day.
No, we could never afford Lunchables. My mom was like, "That's a stupid deal. That's bad." It's like not.
Yeah, they were the shit though. Did you guys like?
We got sandwiches at
Did
home.
you like the pizza ones or just the regular ones?
No, ham and cheese.
That was a funky pizza.
Nah, the pizza was weird.
I miss a good cold cut right after a pull sesh. You remember you hit the pool as a kid and then
Hit the pole.
Pool? No, we didn't have a pool in my school either. I went to a really broke public school
or
system.
a beach. Pool, beach,
Just
lake.
be in water.
Be in water and then eating a
Just
nice cold cut right after.
Yeah, that's better. You ever just be in water and then have a nice deli sandwich after? Just a
Really?
nice,
Is that-
nice a ham and cheese
Is that a
after?
thing that you do in your community? Because we don't know. As gingers, we don't.
You guys don't eat. You guys don't like.
Oh, I just never heard anybody connect a deli sandwich to getting out of the water.
To beat, yeah, no, that's strange.
My parents would.
That's very weird. That's very
specific.
You would buy a loaf of bread. You have cheese and ham and salami.
You go
and
to the
you
pool.
make a sandwich, and then she'll put it in the cooler with the drinks and stuff like that in a Ziploc bag.
Okay, right,
And then after the water, you always eat a sandwich.
Yeah, I guess you're right. There always ends up sand in the sandwich somehow.
You have to wash
no
your
matter
hands,
how
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, wash your hands.
Yeah, how do you think they got the name?
Yeah, but you managed
That's a good one.
managed to eat a sandwich at the beach.
Sand.
That was underrated.
Which
I'm upset here.
You like that one?
That was a good one.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
I didn't
was
hear.
top two.
I didn't hear. What you said.
I thought that was.
He said,
pretty-
"How do you think they got the name?"
Because you said there's sand in the sandwiches, and I was like, how do you think I got the name?
Oh yeah.
Well, it reminds me of
I
a
just want you
children's
to know
book.
you were appreciated.
Who would? There was a children's book. This is the book. They read you books in school when you're in like first grade.
Yeah.
And there's a book book they read called "Who Would Care for a Sandwich?" And there was it was about a greedy kid who's always me first. And they go to the beach and they're like, "Who would care for a sandwich?" And he's like, "Me first." And he gets over there and it's a sandwich. And he becomes like her slave. And it sucks. And it's like, don't be greedy, because don't try to be first in line for a sandwich, because you might end up being somebody's slave.
I knew a bunch of kids. I knew a bunch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of kids that would die
story
for a
to put in a
fucking
kid's
sandwich.
What?
So many kids that would die for a sandwich.
That's sad though. They're hungry.
No, yeah. They normally wore striped pajamas, but
Well, that's what's so funny is they would kill you if they had the strength, but they don't.
They don't.
Because
They don't
they're all
have- they don't-
malnourished.
they don't have enough
you just hold them by their forehead.
They don't have enough sandwiches, dude.
Dude, at that point, they're just all forehead.
My ex-girlfriend was German. Lovely lady.
Great woman.
I miss her. Anyway, hey, Kevin, you're the ginger. We both wear all black today.
That is an interesting thing that gingers do.
oh, I'm sorry to cut you off. Did that show happen yet?
What show?
Oh, that Friday show you're supposed to have with JT and all the other guys.
It got
Got
canceled.
canceled.
Got canceled, dude.
Damn.
Yeah,
I know, I was sad too, just for him.
Not enough ticket sales.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
And it sounded like because of that, the club's now it sounds like they're not into the idea of doing like a showcase show like that with local comedians. At least that's what JT made it sound like. He was like, yeah, they canceled it, and now the club's talking differently about what they want to do, and so I think that opportunity came and went.
I think the club also help a little bit.
Right,
If you guys are doing it together, you guys are trying to create something out of spot.
No.
I don't
you
think
don't think so?
No.
I don't-
If
Me
they
running
came
me
together-
running this club has changed my perspective on comedy completely.
But even if it's not a comedy club, though, if a bar's asking you,
It wasn't it wasn't a bar. It was a comedy club. It's Funny Bone. It was the Funny Bone.
Funny Bone.
It was the Funny Bone.
Yeah.
The franchise.
that's crazy.
On a Friday, you have to sell tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no,
yeah.
in that
I
case,
guess-
I agree.
I just thought JT was big enough pull.
I guess I didn't realize how much. I mean, maybe I should have put more legwork in. I guess, which I was planning on doing the week of, really dumping out and going around and putting flyers up. But it got canceled the Monday before the show. So right before I really started running around and doing So I guess I should have put more. I should have put more.
But it
effort
wasn't just
into
you.
it.
It's not all the onus is on you. There's 5 other comics.
Right, but I don't think I realized. I wish it was more clear
thought the
how
show
much
was gonna sell itself?
we needed to. I wish it was.
I mean, I hate to say it, but
Dude, I did.
I hate.
Yeah, I hear you. I
It's
hear
one of those
you.
things where you just assume you.
No, I hate.
You just assume
advertising a
Kevin
comedy
Doty's
show.
name just.
Yeah.
I know my name didn't have any pull, but I thought
his
there was
name's not in
interest.
lights, but his
You know
name
what
is up there.
The problem was I wasn't on the show for some reason, so
Oh, me neither.
I'm not
that
sure
why
why
it
I
was
wasn't on the show. It's all the
Did you
you know.
boycott?
No, I was
Sending
there.
out
I was
emails, you're
excited.
Yo, don't go to this show.
I was excited to be there and support it, but I
Yeah.
didn't post anything on my story. What are you nuts? I'm not on the fucking flyer. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Put your friends on it.
I'm joking.
Yeah, so I guess we all dropped the ball. Just not all of us that were on the show didn't hustle enough to try to get the ticket sales to happen. So.
Yeah, it happens. It's a lot. It's
Lesson
I was
learned.
surprised that they gave you the time slot because
Right,
Friday show that's prime time,
Yeah.
and it was only one show.
Yeah.
Normally you could put 2 shows on a Friday. You know what I
Right,
mean? So
right,
it's
right.
like
It's a
Well, I
late
think
show.
they had an earlier
But
thing.
that was for last week.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was last Friday. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks that it fell through, but whatever. You live, you learn, and you keep on keeping on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there'll be more shows.
There'll be more shows. You can always fight for a Thursday or something like that. Those are more or less. Those are less.
You get a Thursday in the wintertime, that's a good night to have a
Yeah,
show.
but it almost gets to a point. It's like why even be in the club when you can get a smaller venue that fits less people? So when you sell only 30 tickets, the whole
ultimately,
place is packed.
you want to have a fun show,
Like
right?
it's better. Like it's almost.
That's true.
If I'm gonna do all the hustling and stuff, you might as well find a venue that's easier to fill. Because a comedy club, I'm not gonna be able to fill 200 fucking seats, but you can find a bar that fits 60 and pack it out.
But that's the thing. That's all about upscaling. Like even with the tonight with the roast battle, Ish has been selling out the elbow room for months now, from what I've been told.
Right.
So now it's all about upscaling. So now we got to see. All right, let's see if you could do this.
Right.
And
Right.
for a Sunday and for a holiday weekend, we sold quite a few tickets. So
That's not
to
bad.
prove the concept, So it's just constantly working for that, and then that just means that you need more star power. You need more just social media. Unfortunately, more skits. More.
I'm about to create a little. I'm like trying to train myself up on some of this AI.
Yeah. You know who popped off? Trevor Gerald. He had some clips that did pretty well this past 2 weeks. He's starting doing skits. Yeah.
Is he using AI to like help advertise?
No, it's just his own skits.
Just his own clips. Nice.
He made a skit about he's like, oh, if the Pacers win the series, guess what? You're still from Indiana, and he just started shitting on Indiana.
Dude, I've seen some of his clips. They're coming out. They're coming out good.
It's just about.
You should be a
it's about
politician.
putting out content.
Who? Trevor?
Trevor, yeah, he's got that something about him. He should be a
I think he
politician.
did do a video like
He
that.
did do it. He said
About he wanted to be mayor of Bridgeport or something.
No, he wanted
He looks safe in a
Mayor
suit.
of a small town.
of a
or
small
white
town.
Yeah,
he said he wanted to be a mayor of a small town, so he could just shit on it.
He looks safe in a suit,
He looks safe in the suit. Man, I can't remember the last time I wore a suit.
Yeah, me neither. It's usually a
don't-
funeral.
I
It's
don't
never
like-
good.
I don't
It's a
like it.
wedding or a funeral.
I feel uncomfortable in a suit.
I like a suit. You ever do coke in a suit?
Yeah, of
That's a
course.
fucking sweet
Yeah,
lifestyle,
yeah.
dude.
No, you got to do if you're gonna.
Just-
I mean, you almost feel like you're not making any mistakes if you're doing cocaine in a suit.
you're just on your way
You
home
guys
from your
just doing
job at.
cocaine at funerals? Is that?
You don't?
You don't get fucked up at funerals?
No.
We get fucked up at funerals, dude.
I personally,
Right?
I don't go to funerals.
Well, sometimes you have to because it's like
Nah, you
you're
don't.
too close to say no. You know what I mean?
You don't.
Nah, you
you
never-
never,
you
you never
gotta-
have to go to a
You
funeral.
gotta go.
No.
No.
It's your mother.
I
Something
left,
like this.
I
Yeah.
left my dad's funeral.
Sister, brother.
They already left. What are you going for? That's just closure for yourself.
Exactly. You need. If you don't get that,
I don't need
oof.
to be around people to do that. I can do that on my own.
Nah, but you
Then
gotta
get the
sign
one person that's
papers and
like,
shit.
yo,
It's a
we
whole
gotta
thing.
keep getting together. We can't keep meeting like this.
Oh, that's every. Yeah, we only see each other every 10 years, and it's always that.
Oh, man.
Can't stand that.
Oh, it sucks that we see each other in these conditions,
It
doesn't
just
it?
sucks that I have to see you. Period.
Do you guys care about like your family? Like,
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
I'm not. I don't. I only care about my nuclear family. The mom, dad, 2 brothers. I can care less about
Well,
anyone
yeah,
else.
that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not close. I'm not close with any of my.
But when you lose one of those,
But that's what I'm saying. I
you
don't
lose one of
care.
those,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
different, dude. It's
Yeah, but
just
if
the
even
worst.
if I lose one of those, we still got beef. Like, it's like,
You still,
I have friends. I have
still owe
much
me
more
$20.
friends
Like, the fuck?
that are closer to me than than family members.
for sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
Maybe that's probably most people, but
I think, I just think that's the way of the world now. The way everything has changed
Yeah.
since we've been growing up is you're a lot closer to your friends and your family now.
you're less close. You're saying to friends, to family.
Yeah, for the most part.
I think that's probably the reason why people live shorter lives.
Because of what?
no
there's
family
no
values.
family. Yeah, they like for like places in the world that for people that live like over 100.
So do you think people live longer if they have like pets than people who don't have pets?
Probably.
Yes.
You have a reason if you're like 97
think it's-
years old and you have a dog to take care of. You have a reason to wake up because you have a little puppy or something to take care of. You need a reason, I would think.
Absolutely, and it's
think
not so much
dying is
a
gonna
direct
stop
like
if you have a
physical
reason.
relation. It's not like
You know?
No, but it's definitely there's a huge mental factor. I
it's a
think.
mental
like when
factor.
people
It's a
that-
mental factor.
People who've been married for so
brain-
long.
It does everything.
People who've been married for so long, like when their significant other dies, they end up like passing within like like a month or two.
Yep.
That
Heartbreak can kill you, man. That's for sure.
Dude, my grandma lived like 6 years after my grandfather, and I don't know what that means.
My grandfather lived for like
damn, dude.
15 years. 15 years.
Damn, dude.
My grandfather died at 96 years old. I think my grandmother died like 15 years before. So he had like, and as soon as they lived in a trailer park in Florida for like 30 years or something, just like collecting retirement, living in like a 55 and older plus community. And then as soon as my grandmother died, my grandfather bought a brand new Mustang convertible. He's buying people cars. He spent every dime, right?
Oh, really?
He had like, because he had 3 pensions. He had an Air Force pension, Kodak, and something else, because he grew up in like the golden age, right?
Did he kill her?
Yeah, was it?
No, he would have probably should have long, maybe way long. But anyway,
He probably wanted to.
He had like $1 million in savings or something because he was living in a trailer park. And as soon as she died, he spent it all. He died with like $6,000 left in his bank account.
That's beautiful.
Just bought cars, just whatever. I inherited one of the cars he bought for himself.
But
everything else.
I mean, unless you have someone to really leave your money to, maybe. But like, you should spend it before you go.
I could have used like $250,000.
Yeah,
but you got a car
probably
now.
all could use it.
I got
Got a car now.
Yeah, I do. It's a sweet car. It's red.
No.
Look at this filling in a little bit.
This
guys.
is cool,
This is
man. I
nice.
hope they can't hear what we're saying. I don't want to walk them before the show.
We'll probably wrap it up here in a little bit. Just keep it a short one.
Yeah, I think we're better off just wrapping it up.
Yeah, let me. I'll wrap. Let's do my regular question that I always do at the end of the show. So, any superpower in the world, you can have it, but it's got to be original. You got to make it up on the spot. It needs to have, but now it needs to have a name and a weakness.
Ooh, you added the weakness to it.
Yeah, and you got to name it. You got to be like super something or whatever the heck.
Your superhero name or just a power?
The superhero. The name.
Oh,
of
the name of it.
All
Okay.
right, I got it.
You got
Super exit.
Super exit.
Yeah, I can leave any situation, any place, without being seen, as quickly, like silent. I'm just gone. But
So you can
The
teleport,
weakness
but
is
Just the
only-
Irish goodbye
only to
on
the exit.
steroids.
yeah, exactly. But the weakness is if one person sees you, it's done. So you have to make sure no one can see you.
You got to time it perfectly.
Yeah, if one person just goes, you're fucked. You're done.
Got you. Okay, that's not a bad one. I like that. What about you, Ian? You got one?
I think I made it, but it wasn't on the show. Because it was.
It doesn't matter. Just
I'd make anybody's hat weigh 50 pounds. Anybody I look at, their hat, especially the shoes. You know what I mean? That'd be very funny.
They'd be walking like this.
Motorcycle helmet, cowboy, it doesn't matter. I can just point and just tank right over.
Dude, a
And I'll call it
50-pound, 10-gallon hat is crazy.
just a 50 guy. It's a little kid with a propeller hat, you know? Boom, broken neck. You know? And I'm going to call myself the agitator. I don't know.
okay. Wait, what's the weakness?
Oh, the weakness is white chocolate. Can't be around white chocolate.
Otherwise, your powers just don't work.
Yeah, can't eat it, can't see it, can't smell it.
You hate white chocolate?
I don't like white chocolate, so
Fair
there we go.
enough. It's kind of gross.
Thought the weakness would be strong necks.
Too sticky.
Any thick neck bitch.
Yeah, right. Any guy with a strong neck.
That's pretty good. That's good.
No, it's white chocolate.
All right, Dave, you got one?
I want to think of something. Last time I said that was like something with my chest. I want to say,
I could beat up a gorilla just by myself. Sorry.
damn, I can't think of anything right now.
What was the chest
Alright.
hair one? I didn't get to that part.
The one from last episode.
What was that?
It was like I can control.
Suck it back in.
It just gets curlier.
I could control like matter, like space and time or whatever, but I can only do it for the amount of chest hairs I have on my body.
Oh, right,
Or
right,
body
right.
hairs in general.
Oh,
That's
right,
fine.
so you lose
each time you use
Each
one.
time I use
yeah,
one, I lose a bunch.
That's
of
great. That's the
Until,
weakness
like,
and
I'm
the
a mole
power
rat.
in the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
I like that.
And I gotta
like
think
that.
And do
different
hairs on the head don't count.
No, everything. All the hair follicles on
so
my
you got
body.
you got enough hairs to do like several you can do 1,000 things every day for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Oh,
That becomes
awesome.
Puerto
You're a genie.
Rican.
You're basically a genie.
Yeah. Until I turn into a
Sweet.
mole.
Can't let the Greeks get that power.
No.
Oh my God, we'd be done.
That power, dude.
We'd all be eating gross pizza.
All right, mine. What would mine be? I think it would be to be able
I got mine.
to be able. All right, I could be able to change my clothes with a snap of a finger.
Into anything you
Be
want.
called super fresh.
Super fresh.
Into anything. Yeah, I love
Super
that.
fresh.
Oh, that's a good. I'm
Like
jealous of that
anything-
actually.
Call me super fresh.
I'm amazed at how often you can come up with new superpowers. You do this every fucking episode.
Imagine if he had all those
29 summer superpower. All right, but my weakness would be
The rain.
bad bitches because I'd overdo it and look foolish. So if I was looking fresh for trying to impress a girl, I'd fuck it up and end up with like.
And you wouldn't notice.
And I wouldn't notice. I would think I would look fresh. But otherwise, if I'm doing it based
Delirium.
off my mood, I nail it every time. But if I'm doing it to impress a girl, I fuck it up. Yeah.
So you're going to fuck it up a lot because how often do guys like us think about what we look like?
It's a tricky superpower to deal with for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
You call yourself super fresh.
Did you got one?
I could time travel, but any time period I travel in, I'm still black.
That's the
weakness.
Yeah, that's amazing. So I'm gonna go back to Egypt. You don't want to go there? Hell, I wouldn't even go 10 years ago.
That would limit.
I wouldn't go last week. What the fuck?
That would limit the amount of places.
Egypt
You just stay. You have this power to time travel. You just stay where you are.
Yeah, I think you do well in Egypt.
Dude, you go back in Egypt with 2 cats, they're like, this dude's a god.
yeah.
Dude, gold chains, 2 cats, you're running Egypt.
Yeah, you basically.
Gold chains, 2 cats. Is that a new rapper I haven't heard about?
Well, on that note, thank you guys for listening. Thank you, audience members, for coming to the show for later. And it's time to roast your ass.
Yeah, thanks.
All right,
Kevin.
Peace.
Have a good night.
Yeah, dude.